Hey guys, I wanted to make you a short video about some thoughts on leadership that I had, and I made a visual to go with it to help it be a little bit more impactful. So I went ahead and shared my screen. I'll be up here in the little corner, all small. Um, a lot of times I have a difficult time expressing to people that in this business you need to always operate from a place of service, have a servant's heart, if you will. For me, when I meet somebody, I don't think oh, what challenge pack could I sell them, or where could I, maybe they'll be a coach someday. That would be really good for my team, and things like that. What I see is I see someone who needs my help, and regardless of where they might need my help, I'm very aware that I might be able to do something to make their life better. Maybe I'm going to simply make a book recommendation. Maybe I'll connect them with someone in my network who can help them with a need that they have that isn't related to health and fitness. Um, Maybe it's something like they need someone to listen, or they need a good recommendation for somewhere to eat or get your nails done. And you guys who follow me on Facebook, you know I'm all about when I find something that's the best, I tell everybody. And when I meet someone, instead of thinking about how this person is going to ever benefit me, I'm usually thinking about how I can help them, how I can benefit them by this interaction. If it's 1 minute, if it's 3 years, how can I make their life better by being in it? Um, that has allowed me to really do a lot of listening, talk less about myself, to really pay attention to what people need, and to come across in a manner that doesn't seem like I'm trying to sell them things, because I would want to help them regardless of the situation. So on my screen here, you see that, I wonder if I can make this full screen. Yeah, not really. All right. Okay. You see there's a hierarchy, and this is what I believe most coaches think exists. There's at the top is your star diamond coaches, your 5 stars, your 15 stars, your elite coaches, those like untouchable, unattainable people up there in the corner, right? Um, and then you have your diamond coaches, your first level of real leadership, where they have their own teams and things like that. So you've got all your diamond coaches, and your diamond coaches would be below your star diamond coaches. And then it goes on down the line. Your ruby coaches, emerald coaches, just coach status, your preferred coaching customers, and then just your general network out there in the world, your community, the school your kids go to, the church that you might attend, your social media networks, etc. And people look at this business like a hierarchy, like there is some sort of someone's in charge, you're the boss, the next person is better than me, they're more important than me, etc. And that's what I hear a lot from coaches, is that, oh, I could never reach that because I'm not good enough, or oh, that person just seems like, oh, she has all these things that I don't have, and all this stuff, right? And I was thinking about it. I've been listening to personal development books that are really hitting home right now, and they kind of have some crossover. And I was thinking about it, and I thought, what if I could show the team that actually it works very, very differently? That instead of there being a hierarchy where you're trying to climb ranks and people are better than you, or in charge of you, or the boss of you, or above you in some way, what if we looked at what real leadership is, real servant leadership, and looked at it more like this? What if we flipped it all upside down, and the highest ranked was at the bottom? And instead of it being, I answer to the highest, it's I'm responsible to the levels above me. So, as a preferred coach or customer, as a general human being that is bettering their life in some way, who are you responsible to? You're responsible to that general community. Be a good person, to give back, to spread the word if you see someone who needs help, right? We're responsible as our discount coaches, our preferred coaches, and our customers are. They are responsible to the general network and general community. We want them to be positive. We want them to say good things about you, about products, about their experience, and life in general. There's a reason why there's personal development and gratitude is part of my challenge groups. right? I'm helping them serve their community, serve their network. I start that for my free challenges, free 5-day challenge. They have to post something on Facebook that's positive. Why? Because they are now responsible to the general network and community that they're in. Now, what about if you're just a coach status? Okay, fine. You're also going to be responsible to your general community and network. And you're also responsible to your customers and any of your preferred coaches that might be on your team that just have the preferred customers that have the discount. So who are you responsible to? You're responsible to your team, right? People that are at your same level. Responsible to the people who are just new and coming in. Maybe you are in a challenge group and people are coming in and they need your support or your enthusiasm, whether they're your customers or not. Okay. And then of course your social media network and your church and your school and the grocery store near you and the people around you. You're responsible to them at this level. What if you're an Emerald coach? Okay. Well, now you've got coaches. So you're responsible to your coach level coaches, right? You're responsible to your preferred customer coaches. You're responsible to your customers. And you're responsible to your general community and your network. Okay? This continues on. If you're a Ruby coach, what do you then have? You have Emerald coaches that you are responsible to, that your behavior affects, that you are serving, that you need to look for constantly ways that you can help them, that you can make them better, that you can serve them in some way. What about a Diamond coach? Right? We make a big deal out of Diamond, but what does that mean? Diamond means you have a lot of people to serve, a lot of people who you need to listen to, a lot of needs that need to be met, and a lot of people who you get to serve every single day. So you might have a Ruby coach under you as a Diamond. You might have Emerald coaches under you. You would have at least 2, right? You would have many coaches. You would, in theory, have some preferred customer coaches and hopefully some customers. And you, of course, have probably a larger network, a larger social media network and general community than others might have. What about at a Star Diamond or Elite level? This is when people seem to think that for some reason now we've made it and I'm set and I'm just gonna count my money at night and everyone's gonna do all the work for me. It's gonna be amazing. But really, where are we? We're in the deepest place of service because we need to serve all of our Diamond coaches, our Ruby coaches, our Diamond's Ruby coaches, right? Our Emerald coaches, our Diamond's Emerald coaches, all of our own preferred coaches and preferred customer coaches, all of our customers at this point. That would be a large database. And we have an even larger obligation to serve the general community and the network of social media that follow us. Because what? Now we've got a bigger following. More people are looking at you. Other teams' coaches are looking. The community is looking. You become known as that fitness girl, right? Or that fitness guy, one that's never got any sleeves on, right? And the girl that's always posts her sweaty pictures. You are more responsible to serve these people, which means you have to go out of your way to listen, to find a way to help them, whether it be Beachbody related or not, and to continually be an excellent example for them throughout your entire career. Because in this point, you are at the bottom of a very, very delicately balancing triangle, right? It's very foundational, like it's very strong the other way, right? When we look at this one, strong, it's a lot at the bottom. I'm just sitting up here and they're holding me up. They're holding me up. I don't have to work that hard because they're holding me up. All these people. But in reality, what's happening? You're holding them up, which means you have the biggest obligation and responsibility to continue to move your business forward, to set an excellent example, to do more than what, if you're a Star Diamond coach, do more than your Diamond coach would do. If you're a Diamond coach, do more than your Ruby coach would do. It is your responsibility because now it doesn't have that strong foundation, right? It's a very delicately balanced pyramid and you are at the bottom. And it is your responsibility to serve the people around you. So I hope that this I hope visually that helps make a shift for you. This is something that it's going to be really important for you to understand as you guys grow your businesses. I think it's probably most important for the highest ranked right now, like diamonds and such, and then the lowest ranked right now, right? Your preferred customers and your coaches. Why is that? My diamond leaders need to understand that you guys have a very serious responsibility, needs to be considered and taken seriously. And the newest coach need to understand that you matter and people are watching you and you do have a responsibility to somebody now that you've taken on this role, even just as a general person in society. You do have an obligation to your community and the network that you're building to be a really good person and be the best version of yourself and continue to grow and provide value to them. So that's all I had for you guys today. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks for listening.